It's been almost 5 months since the deadly plane collision in Washington, D.C. 67 people lost their lives that day.
And the family and friends of those lost are still dealing with the tragedy and finding their ways to honor their loved ones. Anna Darling learning more about how the friends and family of Asra Hussain are doing just that. Anna?
Yeah, good morning. It's really hard to forget the morning of January 30th, waking up and seeing the video from the night before of an Army Black Hawk helicopter colliding with a passenger plane that was about to land in D.C. Asra Hussain from Carmel was one of those souls on board, and her loved ones are making sure her memory is not forgotten. Thousands of planes fly across the U.S. every day safely, but as American Airlines Flight 5342 descended to land at Reagan National Airport just before 9 p.m. on January 29th, a U.S. Army Black Hawk helicopter collided with it.
Crash, this is alert 3.
Sending it all down to the icy waters of the Potomac River. Everyone on both aircraft died.
And I had seen it on social media. Thought it was, tragic, and saw the video and kind of was like, well, that's awful.
And I remember thinking at the time, just, oh my God, what a loss.
Lily Donahue, Victoria Lincourt, and Emily Tyner had the same reaction that millions of people had until they realized their friend, Asra Hussain, was on board.
I mean, it was really, it was hard to process. It was not something that I thought would ever really happen.
The group all met through the Indiana University Washington Leadership Program in 2019. They were put together as random roommates. They remember Asra for her sarcastic sense of humor, her confidence in exploring the world, and compassion in helping bring them all together.
I remember also meeting her and realizing, oh wow, this is a person with a really strong sense of self and set of values.
And it's those values that inspired the group to come together and start Bundled Up, Burden Free in her honor. The goal is for people to donate coats to their local thrift stores and donate money to help relieve medical debt.
Other people might be struggling with either one of those things, like the basic necessities, keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself warm. But Asra was somebody with a lot of empathy.
The group reached out to Asra's family for their blessing, which they got. The Hussain family sent me a statement for this story, thanking the group for their efforts and sharing how Bundled Up, Burden Free truly embodies who Asra was. They said in part, quote, "As her family, we will miss her presence for the rest of our lives. She inspired us to strive for impact. There will never be anyone quite like Asra, but we hope to continue honoring her legacy through charitable acts that improve the lives of others." They launched the initiative on Instagram at the end of April and so far have raised $8,000. And people in more than 10 cities have donated coats in her honor.
And it's been really encouraging and heartwarming to see the response.
The group has a message to people. Take that time and effort to spend time with the people you love.
The last thing she said to me was oh, if you're in DC, you should visit. And I mean, it's you kind of hope that you keep in touch, and it's oh, you never make it to DC, and now it's not possible.
They say their initiative shows the impact Asra had on so many people.
From Indiana to DC to New York and even wider than that. So I'm proud that this is her legacy, and it's because of the life that she lived that this is successful.
I'll have links to Bundled Up, Burden Free when this story is posted to our website later today, along with the full statement from the Hussain family. Her family also has a fundraising campaign that is supporting multiple causes that were important to Asra. I'll have that linked as well. Daniel.
Anna, thank you so much.